But the city's richest and most renowned Christian churches are museums today, meccas for tourists, not for worshippers. From the Cora Church, with its fresco of Jesus, whose eyes seem to go right through you, to the Hagia Sophia, the first great church in Christendom and an architectural wonder, built 1,000 years before St. Peter's in Rome, and for centuries, the most important church in the Christian world. 500 miles east of Istanbul to a region called Cappadocia. We launched our search for this Christian history in a hot air balloon and came upon one of the most bizarre and dramatic landscapes on Earth. From above the clouds, it looks like a city of stone. And when you approach the cliffs, you see doors and windows carved by hand into the rock, eons ago. It's extraordinary enough from the outside, but open one of the doors and step inside, and you enter a world of unfathomable beauty. Chapels with frescoes painted while Rome was still ruled by the Caesars, and Bethlehem and Nazareth were dusty little towns.
Are there any Christian remains as old as this in the Holy Land, in Jerusalem or Bethlehem?
Not that I know of.
Our guide, Sevim Karabayik, told us much to our surprise that one of the Gospels was written in Turkey, and that 3 of the apostles spread the word here. There are hundreds of these churches in Cappadocia, where Christians sought refuge from persecution, the oldest built in the 5th century, when Christianity was in its infancy.
Do you think many Christians realize it all started here in Turkey?
Personal experience? No.
It all started in the Holy Land because that's where Jesus is
that's
from.
where it's taken shape.
Nobody disputes that. But the Christian religion began in Turkey.
In Anatolia, in Turkey.
The Patriarch then sent us to the depths of the Sinai Desert, to a Greek Orthodox monastery where early Christians also sought protection. It's called St. Catherine's, and it's located at the foot of Mount Sinai, where, according to tradition, Moses received the 10 Commandments. It's the oldest functioning monastery anywhere. There are 25 monks here today, servicing the smallest diocese in the world. The monks are all Greek, with one exception.
Altogether, we have 3,300 manuscripts written.
The chief librarian, overseeing an incomparable collection of ancient manuscripts, is Father Justin,
But most of these date from the 10th to the 14th century.
a converted Baptist from El Paso, Texas. He showed us the monastery's collection of Byzantine icons, the largest and oldest collection in the world. Then he took us to what the Patriarch really wanted us to see, a little-known letter written by the Prophet Muhammad almost 1,400 years ago, signed and sealed with his handprint, offering protection and religious freedom to the Christians of the monastery.
These are precedents from Muhammad himself for toleration and peace among people of differing faiths.
Do you sometimes fear that the community will be wiped out?
Not really. We survived. We do believe in miracles.
And that, the Patriarch says, is because Turkey is also the Holy Land, spiritually not very far from Jerusalem.
And this is the continuation of Jerusalem. And for us, it is equally a holy and sacred land. We prefer to stay here, even crucified sometimes, because in the Gospel it is written that it is given to us not only to believe in Christ, but also to suffer for Christ.
You said even to be crucified sometimes.
Yes, because we believe in the resurrection. After the crucifixion, resurrection comes.